If you have some kind of skill you're better at than the average person and you're not running a YouTube channel sharing your knowledge with other people, you're literally leaving money on the table. Because for the past few years, I've been running multiple educational YouTube channels like this one called AI Society. So this is a channel where I teach people how to use AI to create different types of content. And as you can see, it's not a big channel. It only has around 15,000 subscribers, yet it's making over $10,000 per month in revenue. And the reason I'm able to do so well with such a small channel, it's because it's what's called an educational YouTube channel. So basically a YouTube channel that teach people how to do a specific skill. And the reason educational channels are so good is because they're a lot easier to monetize. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to find a good niche to start an educational YouTube channel around. And I'm going to do this by showing you the 6 criteria I think every educational YouTube channel niche should meet. So the first one is demand. So basically, is anyone interested in the niche you're planning on starting a channel around? Because you obviously don't want to start a channel around a topic that no one is interested in. So just to give you an example, here we have this channel called Dan Keefe, and he's creating videos around how to use different AI tools to create content, and specifically how to use different models like Kling and how to create cinematic AI videos. And he's doing really well. As you can see, he has over 200,000 subscribers. He has a great RPM of $6. He's getting over 70,000 views per video on average. So everything looks great when just seeing this channel. But what you also want to do is make sure there are multiple channels in your niche that are getting good results. And after looking around for a while, I managed to find multiple other channels in the exact same niche that are also getting great results. For example, this guy who's also getting over 70,000 views per video, and this guy who's only posted about 19 videos and already has over 91,000 subscribers and averaging over 100,000 views per video. This is something you definitely want to look out for. See that there's a demand for the niche you're trying to start a channel around, and look for multiple channels getting good results, since that's a very good indicator it's a good niche to get into. The second criteria is viewer intent level. And what I mean by that is, what does the viewer want to get out of watching your video? And I'm gonna show you 2 examples, a good and a bad example. So first we have this channel called BC Productions. So they've created this video about these 2 guys who started Steak.com. And now imagine, what does the viewer want to get out of watching this video? They're seeing this thumbnail, they're seeing the title, and they click on the video. What do the viewer want to get out of it? I would probably say nothing except of being entertained and wanting to learn the story of these 2 guys. So this is what I like to call a low intent viewer, because they don't really have any intention of watching the video outside of being entertained. And now let's compare this to this channel called Robo Nuggets. He's posting videos about how to automate different workflows using AI. And in this video, he's showing how to master Sora 2 Pro. What intent does the viewer have when clicking on this video? It's likely that they want to learn how to use Sora 2. So they click on the video and they have a clear idea of the outcome they want from watching this video. And this is a high intent viewer. And this is exactly what you want for your own channel. You want high intent viewers who have a clear intention when clicking and watching your videos. And if we look here, he has this link to his school community in all of his videos. And this community has 1,300 members that are all paying $97 per month. And if we do the math on that, he's making over $100,000 per month posting these super simple videos. I don't think he even has any editing on these videos. And it's not like he's getting a lot of views either. As you can see, this one only has around 12,000 views, which I think is slightly below what he's averaging, but it's definitely not hundreds of thousands of views per video like channels like this are doing. So the moral of the story here is that views does not necessarily mean you're making a lot of money. Instead of getting a lot of views, you want to focus on getting high intent viewers. Now, criteria number 3 is monetization pathway. So basically, how can you monetize this educational channel? And I think you should be able to use at least 2 out of these 4 methods. So the first one, and my favorite one, is can I sell a digital product? This is, in my opinion, by far the best way to monetize educational YouTube channels. And digital products can be stuff like ebooks, courses, assets, basically anything digital you can sell to your viewer that will help them achieve the result they're looking for from watching your video. Next is, are there any tools I can affiliate? So basically, is there any products or any tools you need to achieve the outcome you're teaching in your video that you can become an affiliate for? So in my case, for AI Society, I'm using a lot of different AI tools in these videos, and I always just put a little part in the description where I write tools used in this video, and then I leave affiliate links to these AI tools. This next one is if you can have some kind of community or a course. And this basically applies to all educational YouTube channels. If you're teaching something, you can almost always create a community or a course around it. And then the last one, do companies advertise in this space? So take AI Society, for example. Right now, there are a lot of different AI tools and AI companies who want to get eyeballs on their products. Then these companies pay me a flat fee to include their tool in my video. And something I want you to pay attention to is that I didn't even mention AdSense, because I think you should not even rely on AdSense at all. Personally, I just see the AdSense payout that come every month as a little bonus, but you should definitely not rely on it. And if monetization through AdSense is the only way to make money through your channel, I would say it's a pretty weak niche. And this is pretty much every standard YouTube automation channel out there, which I personally think is not a great business model. I think the key to actually making money on YouTube is monetizing externally outside of YouTube, so referring the viewer to another website, another product, a community, or a course, or whatever. So if ad revenue is the only way to monetize your channel, I would say do not start an educational channel around that niche, because it's probably a weak niche. Then criteria number 4 is entry level. So this is pretty straightforward. How hard is it for you to establish a brand in this niche? Let's take Mr. Beast as an example. It's a pretty extreme one, but it's just to get the point across. So trying to start a channel in the same niche as Mr. Beast will be pretty much impossible, because the videos require a lot of production, a lot of money, and it's just in general super hard to create a similar video to Mr. Beast. And now let's compare that to a channel like this one called Build with AI. Here it's not only about the brand and the channel itself, it's rather about the format, because what you want to look out for are niches where the format wins rather than the brand or a specific channel. So as you can see, he started this channel about a year ago and he got really good results super quickly. As you can see, only on his 8th video he got over 1 million views, and then on, I think this is the 12th one, he got 180,000 views. And the reason he's able to do this is because it's the format people are interested in. People necessarily don't care who is giving the information, it's just that people want to learn about this specific topic. Another example is this channel I found a couple of weeks ago called Bulb. He's only posted 1 video. He actually hasn't posted a video ever since. He just posted 1 video, blew up, and then it just disappeared. And then this is probably the most important one out of all, which is knowledge level. So basically, how much do you know about the area? Because you obviously can't and should not start an educational channel around the subject that you don't know anything about yourself. And what most people get wrong is that they think you need to be world class at the area you're starting an educational channel around, but that's really not the case. The only important thing is that you're ahead of your audience. You need to be a knowledge gap above your own audience, or it simply won't work. So I think you should place yourself in one of these 3 categories. So level 1 is the expert. And here you're essentially better than 99% of people at the skill you're looking to start a channel around. For example, you want to start a channel around how to play the guitar, and you play guitar daily and you're really, really good at it. Or you want to create a channel around how to edit videos, and you've been editing videos yourself for multiple years. So if you're a level 1 expert, it's green light. You should definitely start a channel around it, because you will very, very likely be a lot of steps ahead of your audience. Second one is structured learner. So you know a thing or two about the subject. You're not an expert, but you're definitely better than the average person at it. And here, like, you can start a channel around it. You just need to make sure that you are a knowledge gap ahead of your own audience. And then there's level 3, which is researcher. So you don't know more than anybody else about the subject. You're not especially knowledgeable. Then I would recommend you to not start a channel around that subject. And then the final criteria, which is longevity. And I think this is something a lot of people forget when they start a channel. They see some kind of niche starting to trend and immediately try to start a channel around it just to capitalize quickly. But I think that's a huge mistake. I think you definitely want to start the channel around a niche that's actually going to stay for multiple years to come. So just to show you some bad and good examples, a bad example would be NFT flipping guides. Imagine the guy who started a channel around how to flip NFTs back in 2021, 2022. I can guarantee you that guy is not making videos anymore. Now let's take some good examples. Fitness and health is an amazing example. People will always want to know how to improve their fitness and improve their health. Music instruments is another one. People will always play the instruments like guitar, piano, trumpet. It can be literally anything. So these are amazing examples of niches that will stay for multiple years to come. So if you're starting a channel around a niche like this, you will have multiple years to grow this channel, and you can also adapt through different trends compared to these niches that is just a quick trend that will blow over in only a few months. And to give you some examples of good and successful channels, here we have a channel called How People Make Money in the Finance Niche. So he built this tool called Career Compass. So he's creating videos about different paths you can take in finance, for example, getting into private equity, getting into investment banking or whatever. Then you can click on this link in the description, and there's this website or this application that he's built where you can find out which career path in finance that fits for you. Then we have this guy, not in finance, is in music, but this guy is a piano coach. So he's creating videos about how to play different songs and how to play the piano. And I think a lot of people don't think these channels make any money because it's about piano. Like, it's not a make money channel. But if you actually take a look down in the description, you can see that it has what is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 links, all going through some kind of external monetization. So you can see he has books, he has courses, he has multiple courses. So I can guarantee you this guy is making a lot of money, even if you don't look so from the outside. Then we have a channel here in the health and fitness niche. This is a faceless channel, so he's not even showing his face on camera, and he's creating videos about how to improve your fitness, so how to actually get abs, for example. And this channel is getting a lot of views, and the crazy thing about it is that it's not low intent viewers. Almost all of these 600,000 people watching this video about how to get abs are high intent viewers. And in the description, he's having a link to his workout program where he's teaching people and showing people how to get in shape and improve their health. And just to give you another example, study and productivity. This girl is since 5 years ago running a channel about how to improve your study technique. And then she's doing a lot of collaborations with companies like Grammarly who are sponsoring her videos. So the point I want to get across from showing all of these channels is that you can start an educational channel in basically any niche out there. You just need to have some kind of skill that you're better at than the average person, that you know a lot of other people would like to learn. So if you have some kind of skill that you are better at than the average person and you're not yet running an educational YouTube channel where you're sharing this knowledge with other people, I'm currently working on putting together an educational YouTube channel program. So in this program, I will show you everything about how to set up and start your own educational YouTube channel, like finding good video topics, how to write viral scripts, how to find good editors, how to package the video with thumbnail and titles, and the most important thing, like how to actually monetize those videos. So if you'd like to have some guidance on starting your own channel, click the link in the description and sign up for the waitlist right now, and you'll be the first to know when it launches.